Can y'all hear me on this channel? Nope.
Everybody's still talking over here. Warren Golden April. Can nobody hear us?
No?
That ain't cool.
We're here. Can you hear us? I don't know if they can hear us or not. Give us a 5x5, please. Ching ching.
Was that your phone?
Yeah, it was. Whew. 5x5. Thank you.
I haven't seen
Nancy,
that.
you're going to have to go out of that thing and or hand me the thing so I can do it. You know how to, you don't even know how to go out of it, do you? Uh, yeah, I'm going to take that with me too. I'm setting up Nancy a new thing, so yeah. I don't even know if they can hear me or not. Well, Boris said 5x5. So, yeah,
Die 55 and stay alive.
yeah. God, this thing is a pain in the butt tonight. Uh, ground battle again. Let's see here. Should be should be live now.
Oh, I see it now. Or did.
Yeah, let me go down. Scroll down here. Talk chat. No, not talk chat. Live chat. We're back. I think we're here. What is Allspin? 5x5. Rocka. War. Rocka. Who got number one? Now I got to look up Osmium. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Or, hey, wrong one here. Well, go ahead and put that up there and plug it in.
It's plugged in.
Okay, thank you. What happened this?
Nora?
Uh,
Oh, it's a card fell over.
yeah, I got knocked down.
Okay, War still got number 2.
Crash. I don't know if we're alive or not. I don't even know if anybody's hearing me. I'm just back. All righty. Can you hear me, T Bird?
He said, yeah, 5x5.
Thank you. Arga. Arga.
Arg.
Arg. 5x5. 2x2. Dang, if I don't like this one better, I can actually see some of it. It looks dark though to me. Who got number one? Wait a minute, I thought I saw it. Rocca got number one. How did you get how did that happen? How we got two number ones? Rocca's number one, Ward's number what? What?
There's number 2.
That's crazy, ain't it? Wowzer. Red Crown, yeah. Amy's home. Good. How many likes we got over here? Alrighty. 6 likes. Thank you. I helped it out. I gave it one also. I jumped over here to YouTube because StreamYard's little channel is so small you can't even see it. It's like yuck.
Rocca's got number 1.
Yeah.
And it's either a dark blue or black.
It's purple.
Purple.
Purple. Yeah, you got your screen back too far. You need to pull the screen this way. Not the whole thing, the screen. What you're looking at. That's not what I said. I said you got to pull your screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Is he winning? Is he winning? Yellow? Okay. Polk dot. Polk dotted. Are you on your speech to text? Polka dotted. Mike Hill is here.
Mike Hill is here. Okay.
Oh boy. Winnie yellow polka dot bikini. She wore an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. That's what she wore, and she wore it today.
Wore it for the first time today.
First time today.
Yeah.
Okay. Ain't no telling. Oh, goodness. Yeah, very little left of that beautiful Osmium. Yep.
Almost
Mike Hill. You have to remember Nancy, one-eyed, one-horned, flying
purple.
Purple
Peanut
peanut
eater.
eater.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. That is wonderful. In case you didn't hear, Amy and anyone else, Ellie lost her cousin today, and she needs some prayer. Pray the Lord comfort her and her
Yeah.
family. um, Brian, how would you like those heirs to understand and realize the true value? Well, there's the thing, isn't it? And I found for myself that I've been writing down everything I have, and I've been also assigning the wholesale and retail costs, because we all know that we ain't never if we have to sell any of this, we're never going to get the retail price. So there's that, Brian.
Hey, Dandy Dave.
I think it's Memorex. This is the second one we've done rather. YouTube did its usual circle of death on us again. 8. Very nice, Amy. Congratulations. Yep, that too. That also, Laura. Sit them down for a few minutes and let them go over it with them. Thank you, sir. But that's all right. It's a really good reminder that our loved ones can, or we can pass away, or uh, others, and we need to be prepared for that. It's like my wife. We have yes, sir. We're back.
I've just about lost all my family, so except for cousins.
Yeah, same here. My 2 sisters are left, and that's it, and some cousins. That's true, Amy. We don't ever know. We don't know. I've been planning and preparing, and Nancy has a pretty good idea, but you know, ah, but we've already done all the legal stuff that we need to do. Lawyers, paperwork, all that stuff. Most of your family's in India. Oh, I'll bet you. And we were always the closest to that, aren't we? Yeah. Uh, Power of attorney. Only a brother left. So we got power of attorney and over everything. anything and everything, even one that deals with medical power of attorney. We have that too for each other, and then we have someone added to it that can, if something happened to both of us. You lost your, yeah, you lost your wife. Condolences, Dandy Dave. And the strange thing is, we always think our wives are going to outlive us, and usually, and most of the time, they do. I mean, I'm 74 and Nancy's 78. 11 years yesterday. Well, I hope the Lord comforts you, Dandy Dave.
Michael and I talk a lot about if one or the other of us is gone. We don't try to hide it from each other.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I lost my son when he was 18 years old, killed in a car wreck. He went right out through the front window. Him and his buddy were riding around out in the country, and they hit a stump, and it threw him right out the window. He was dead before he hit the ground.
But we have the joy of knowing we'll see our children again.
Yep. Mom was the youngest, huh? Wow. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Bart. Good evening.
Good evening, Bart.
Danny Dave got a number 2 spot. Yes, sir, and thank you. Number 9. Yeah, mine's only showing 5.
Hey,
Lost my
Renee.
lost my mother and eldest brother within 6 months of each other last year. Both natural causes. Yeah. Sorry for that loss. For your loss, Renee. Or yeah. I know Renee and me, but I don't know who me is. So I don't know which one's which. But it's all right. But at the same time, it's hard. It is hard. It gets better though. It really does. I lost my grandmother, and her and I were very, very close. Block us? No, sir. Ooh. Us? We're just going to have a great time like we usually do. Tomorrow, I'm going to if the fireworks go off before 10 o'clock, we'll be down there at our local high school and take some pictures, and then I'll try to figure out how to upload them. Yeah, y'all come on down. I got ribs. You can bring the fish, or you ain't that far away from us. Me is John. Okay, me tonight. Well, hello, John. Oh goodness. I did not know that.
I never thought I'd make it to 70, let alone 78.
Yeah, we'll have to do something like that, War. When we all get all our stuff straight and right. I paid off the car, so I didn't have. Now I no longer have that full coverage, so that's good. So I don't have the car payment, and I don't have the high insurance payment. I made a 6 months payment on the insurance, which saved me money too. So I got more spending money, and I'm going after some more MS65 Morgans. Or if the price is right, and I'll have to check my gray sheet to see what's going on in MS66. But I do know they're hard to find and very expensive. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun to do. Yeah, I've got an idea of everybody here, except perhaps for you, Dandy, and Renee and me. I don't know where they're from, but if they want to tell us, they can. It's very expensive. Dang, it's really expensive. It's cheaper to get it online. Uh, and the first, you can try it for the first month. Ooh, food is tasty but very unhealthy. Well, that's nice, Ellie. I mean, Amy. I got my hint, Dandy Dave. Get to know your local coin shop owner, and 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 after a while, you can ask him if he has any old gray sheets magazine. And on the monthly is pretty reasonable. And see how long it takes before it gets over there. I'm gonna hold it till it sees it. I hope. If it doesn't see, I know I'm gonna know something's wrong here. Hey, there it is.
Yeah.
That's the gray sheet, and I'll get it down where you can see it. I'm looking at it on YouTube, and it's like taking forever. South Central Illinois. Oh, beautiful, beautiful area. There you go. And that lists all of the U.S. coins. Uh, their wholesale price. But that's how I got mine. Now I do have it online, and right now I'm running the free trial of the wholesale. Consecutive order. One team got it gave me all tens, but I got like almost star notes. That's interesting. Uh,
Hey, Art.
were they crisp and new, or how'd that come about, Michelle? in consecutive order. How in the world did that happen? Oh my. Yeah, maximize value and oh, very good art by Bull. Really good. Oh my.
We finally made 500, Art, so we know it can be
Yeah.
done.
Let's go over here and I'll go check out your channel there, Art, and grab your YouTube. 288. Oh, 289. And you know Littlefoot. Oh, okay. There's good. Let's see if I can find something a little easier. There we go. That dadgum. They put that long thing up here. Hey guys, I'm gonna post Art by Bull, and why don't you go check out his channel and give him a sub? There it goes. There we go. How in the heck did that show up? Dummy. This thing's being facetious here. Try again. Ah. Oh, there it goes. How about Art by Bull and put his shorts in here? Dadgummit. Can't believe it. I can't believe it did what it did. Ah. Pardon me, Art. I went to put it in there and it popped up my own thing, but this will do it this time. Okay. Well, that'll take them to your channel, and they can subscribe in there somehow, right? So y'all go check out the channel, give us a sub, find something if you got a minute, and give them a like, give them a sub and a like. Thank you, folks. You're welcome. That's how I got there. I had someone that Stacking Surfer pinned my channel to his what do they call that now? It's oh on his page. You guys know what I'm talking about. And special about Carson Cities because they're very rare. Very few left. Very few actually were minted, and very few are left. Give me a moment here, and I'll. I don't know. I don't know what they do up there in Canada. Gold maple. Yeah. Let's see. They'll give you a 289. 290. Come on, folks. Let's get up there and get them up there. Thank you. Thank you. That's what we're supposed to be here for, is to help each other out. Man, our little YouTube for coins, it ain't so. The channels ain't that many, and it's tough to get up there. Thank you, Dandy Dave. It's tough getting up there. It took me over a year just to get to 500. But anyways, Stacking Surfer pinned it to his channel and and asked everybody to come over. And every time he would do a live, he would recommend everybody to do that. So yeah,
Randy Dave 1949 said, I just did.
great. Oh, Gold Maple, get back to you. Uh, let's go here. Let's go to this one. And I have to get over there and watch this on my other on StreamYard because I can't. It's like forever before it gets there, right? So here we are. That's it. Let's see if I can get it in here with all this stuff in the way. Well, just about there. It's 1883 Carson City in good grade, and as you can see, that's how many was minted. 1,204,000 is what they're saying. But still, indeed, that was a low mintage. Oh, cool.
And that coin makes you happy.
50th anniversary. So, come on, girl. Get up there and do it pretty. It does not want to focus. And yet it has even in good grade, it still has a value of 100, retail 150. Party at Art's house. Yahoo! What number of subscribers does YouTube recognize your efforts or gifts someone anything? I'm not exactly sure what you were trying to say. Yes, sir. I got one on the hard left there, too. And she's a beauty. And she's a MS63. Beautiful, beautiful toning, beautiful, everything. Just beautiful. She's beautiful. But positively, I'm not even sure, Dandy Dave, how many subscribers does it take before they can start doing that. I've really never put an effort into it. Booming about getting more Morgans, yeah. Yeah, they do. Oh my gosh, yeah. And they said, they got different Emerald. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Emerald.
Yes, sirree. Woo. You're going to have to show it to us when you get it. High graded PCGS Rattler slab. Yeah, I believe it is. I believe it is. It's going to be a very expensive trip. I'm talking about going to my local coin shop and I'm trying to figure out what I could take with me besides cash, right? And I don't. And I got a roll of buffaloes, but I don't want to give them up. I got a roll.
Not now.
I got a roll of bars. Yeah. You heard the boss, didn't you? Well, it's not now. Not ours.
Mine.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. And you're gonna have to uh, put my name. Do that name thingy.
Hey, Free King.
Hey, Free King. This has one Buffalo silver dollar from the U.S. Mint. Is valuable. Oh, the commemoratives. Yeah. Wow. We need more silver. Ooh. I don't know what it is about the lighting. It just looks dark as heck. Does that look like dark to you too?
Yeah.
Let me go over here.
Mine's decent, but yours is dark.
Yeah. A bit of gold. Yes. Yep. Yep. Don't forget the Stone Mountain. Everybody seems to love that Stone Mountain. Okay. Well, art's up to 291 now. Ah, big bit.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't have any graded Morgan dollars yet. Talked about getting this one graded. I'm gonna go back over. Oh, that's all right. I'm on the right one. This is my this is my favorite woman in the world besides Nancy. If I could actually get some light on it, right? Jesus, you see how dark it gets? It's like crazy dark. I don't even think you could see it because of that light. Oh, nothing's maybe, maybe,
Maybe, baby.
maybe. Kind of hard to see, ain't it? Ooh, yes. Yeah, she's got toning all around her,
Yeah, she does.
all the way around it. Let's see. This lighting is like crazy rotten stuff, and it's causing the coin not to be seen. Yeah, it will. Uh, Trying to get it where we can see the. Darn. I'm working on some lights around here, trying to get it where you can actually see it. That doesn't even look like it is, but you can see the CC on the bottom there. Not very easily, but you can see it. She's got beautiful field too. Very little bag marks or anything to her. That would finish it up, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yes, sir. I think so. I had my coin dealer very loving on her. We all have this thing about them, don't we? Thank you. That's my favorite. Nancy's my favorite woman. Other than that, I'd take her and tuck her under my pillow any night. And tuck that Morgan under there. Yes, they do, don't they? Absolutely. Oh, gosh. I bet you it does, huh? How you doing, Frostbite?
Hey, Frosty.
Oh my goodness. Um, let me let me let me get over here on Frostbite's channel and go pull your channel up. Yeah. Now this gentleman, besides having a good sense of humor and loves bad dad jokes, I mean tell you, make you laugh my butt off, right? Uh, really digs into the history and the love of the of our U.S. coins and others, and I thoroughly enjoy his channel. Don't always get time to get there, but Saturday and Sunday mornings he puts out some really great streams and has a lot of people that understand the coins, understands going live in an hour. Oh, good. There you go. Go check them out in an hour. And I'll make sure I get over there tonight. I'm not aware of. What do you think, Frostbite? Are they making any commemorative silver coins or medals for Independence Day? Uh, I think my whole thing is all fuzzy wuzzy. They look all Yeah, they all look all fuzzy wuzzy. Every single one of them looks fuzzy wuzzy. This thing here,
dare.
Well, this camera would there because it don't love these coins as much as we do. I think that's YouTube. Ain't that the truth? That they do. They say it's illegal, but dadgummit, they are taking 90% to the melters. When these coin shops get overloaded, they got and don't have any money to keep things going. That's what they got to do, and that's been a lot of what's been going on lately. So I think it's because they're not in circulation anymore. I think is what it is.
I'm going to see the song pretty soon.
Okay, but yeah. Woo-hoo. So go check them out if you hadn't. Then give them a sub and give them a like when you get the opportunity. You'll appreciate all the great information and insight he has about it. About numismatics. I can never say that name. Numismatic. Numis. Missed it. Yeah. Anybody to Mayflower Commander? Oh yeah. Ding.
Numismatist.
Thank you, Nancy. I can't even say it. Gets tripped on my tongue. I like these stores. Oh, T-Bird had lost his power at the moment.
I guess we ain't the only ones that's.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, last night we lost. Yesterday we lost. We lost our internet 5 times. Thankfully, it wasn't during the live. T-Bird lost his power. That's why he's not on here. Numismatic. Thank you. Numismatic. You made it easy to say, Brian. Thank you.
Numismatic.
Now, how do you say numismatist? Oh, wait a minute. I just said it.
Yeah.
Numismatist.
Ta-da!
Oh, my God. Hold that thought there. Numis. Worcestershire. I've been having to try. Yeah, now I'm really tongue twisted. Oh yes. Next Sunday. Next Sunday. Darn it. Not AI. Right? Oh, gosh.
He said, I promise I'm not AI.
This. That's so easy to say when you can break it down. Matt. Good Lord. I buy and sell coins and I don't even know how to pronounce the word.
Numismatic.
I just learned it. Yeehaw. That's me. Oh boy. You. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys don't want to miss that one on the 13th. I want to come see it, and I know who it is. I believe I know who it is, but I'm not telling. Hey, Joey.
Hey, Joey.
Yeah, I got two Greek, Irish coins. One of them is ancient, 1600, and it's a 1600. This thing is way behind.
Joey says, did I win yet?
Almost. Keep on trying. You will one day. Yeah. God, I was way behind there. No wonder. Dang it, man.
Hey, FG Stacker.
FG, hey. Let's see. The last person that won something was War. He won a dime. Oh, he gave it away. Aaron Burke from the Harlan J. Burke Coin Shop in Chicago. He is. Yes, he is. Absolutely. I got to see some of his some of the stuff he has, and just a few things. Who was that? T the silver something or other. Yeah. Yes, 1600 coin from Ireland, and it was a hammered coin. Hibernia. Yeah. I will show it to you gold when I get it. They say it's hammered. In other words, and what it was explained was that they had wire, and how they did that wire. But anyways, wire, and then they would hammer that wire, and then tomorrow I will be a hammered coin. You talking about all the 4th of July stuff coming tomorrow? Uh, I'm on StreamYard if you want to come up, Frostbite. For a change. Can't afford it. I found out what my problem was with that Restream. The Restream required too much power, and my laptop, my personal laptop, these silly things that you buy at Walmart, would couldn't handle all the demand on it, and it was heating up. Okay, I think I could do that right here. Let me look down here and see. No, this is the wrong one. Gotta go to StreamYard. Ta-da! Present or invite. Invite a guest. Copy. And I think this is the way I could do it. I think I can put it right here, T-Bird. I mean, Frostbite. Right below you. I think will work. Try and see, Frostbite. And I'll be looking. Okay, Amy, thank you. Nope. And you still have not yet reported to the superintendent's office. Hey, Hidden.
Hey, Hidden.
Woo.
Criticized.
Russian coin surviving the 4th. Terrible. Woo. Yes, sir. I was tickled to be able to get it.
Did you get him on there?
I'm waiting. I'm awake. There he is.
What's up?
Howdy.
Hey,
How
Bob.
are you?
We's good. How about you?
Good. Let me do two things really quickly.
All right.
I need to turn on another light so I don't look like a giant freaking pumpkin.
Okay.
There you go. You'll still see.
Yeah. Rosy cheeks. Rosy cheeks.
Rosy cheeks. It's the this light. If I turn, you'll see it kind of goes away.
Yeah.
This light highlights a section of my face, and with my skin issues, it just naturally turns me into a freaking cherry blossom.
I hear you.
And I ain't that cute to be a cherry blossom, I got to tell you.
Can you tell us what your understanding and is about hammered coins? Some of us know. I just learned from Hidden Newsmatic. He told me a little bit about it.
It depends on where the coin comes from, because if they're Ireland or Scotland, it's probably because the coins drink too much.
Right?
They're hammered. Sorry, I couldn't resist. It's what I do. Hammered coins. It's basically what they do is they take a flat planchet. I'm going to tilt my glasses down. They take a flat planchet, with just a metal disc, and then what they will do is they will go in and put their die on top, and then they'll take a 3-5 pound hammer, and they'll and what that does is that leaves the mark on the top of the coin.
Yeah.
Now, they have coins later on where they're done on both sides. And so what they would do is they would take the bottom and then they would stick it on there as it's designed. and then they would take the top and they would set it on, and then they put a sleeve over it. Then they slap it with a hammer, and sometimes they strike it once, sometimes they strike it twice, depending upon what they have, and then they pull it apart, and the hammering pushes those two die pieces together and then pushes that into the very soft middles. The reason that they chose copper, silver, gold was because they were very pliable, and the silver and gold obviously is low corrosive. Copper and stuff like that, the tin, the zinc, the stuff that they would use mixed together, the tin, they were pliable but very durable, and they were inexpensive. So that's why they used copper, but the silver and gold were mainly used for their corrosive purposes. Because again, you find ancient coins that are 2,800 years old that are still nice,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
They still are in great shape.
Wow.
So, but obviously, joking about the Scottish and the Irish coin drinking game. Yeah, that's what they mean when they're talking about a hammered coin. Now, when they're talking about a pressed coin is basically the exact same thing, but instead of striking it with a hammer, it's pressed together with pressure, and that really changes depending upon if you're looking at something like a screw press. The original screw presses that were invented by the French, they used 6-man teams and horses, because they were giant things, went through the ground to an underground area, and then the horses just spun that around, pushed it down, put the pressure on the coin, and then they undid it, and then they would pull it back out. Very inefficient, but it did put high pressures, and so you could get these really beautiful, strong, crisp strikes or devices on the coin because you were dealing with great pressure that was pushing together from this screw press. Obviously, as presses got better, they went into hydraulic and steam-powered presses, steam and then hydraulic-powered presses, and then they eventually turned over to electronic, utilizing the power of electricity to do that. And then again, now we're electricity-based, still hydraulic-powered. There's still a lot of hydraulics, pneumatics because of the weight pressure ratio thing, where you can put a little bit of pressure on one side to have massive pressure on the other. The coins that are done nowadays, you're looking at about 60,000+ foot-pounds per square inch, so massive pressures. And then if the Denver Mint is running all of their circulation presses at the same time, you could print or mint, excuse me, up to like 60,000 coins an hour. So
Wow.
really rapid. Before that, when they were doing hammered coins, you're lucky to get maybe 100 coins an hour. If you had a really good person, you might be able to do a little bit more. Now, there was a question. War asked how many at a time. There were actually different presses that were designed that allowed for multiple coins to be struck at one given time. There was an advent where you had basically a line of these items, and it was a heavy bar. And as they would do the press, you could mint, I think it was 6 or 7 coins at a time.
Yeah.
And then you would have to clip off where the metal was tied in between, or you'd have to cut them out. And that was obviously, way back before they started really defining their planchets and adding things pre-British, like financial revolution time frame around, I want to say 1790s, 1796, if I'm not mistaken. Probably wrong on that date, but I think it's about 1796, where they had their financial resolution, where they started to implement things. Jefferson, I think. I'm trying to remember. No, it's not Jefferson. Who was that? I don't remember who it was. One of the famous people in U.S. history and British history devised and developed ways to increase the security in the coinage. And that happened during this great financial revolution, because what was happening is there was such a problem with clipping coins that eventually what they would do is they would clip the coins down to where they were no longer worth what their value was supposed to be. And then people would take those, they would put them together, melt them down, and then sell them to other nations, depleting the revenue and the precious metals during that time frame. And so the crown obviously said, "Hey, we can't do this. We can't be allowing all of our precious metals and money to be, shipped over to France." Again, money makes the war, right? So the more money you have, the more power you have, the more you can invest in those things. And so from a national security standpoint, it's a really bad thing. So they did this financial revolution thing. And from that, we got things really cool, like the ridges on the coins, which help produce things like clipping and stuff like that. So anyway, that's a really quick, brief, rough history from Hammered all the way up to current day.
Yeah, I understand. And hidden numismatis. Did I say that? Numismatis? I'm getting it.
So I always used to call it numismaticist, which sound like a disease.
Yeah.
But it's numismatics or numismatist.
I can't even say that one.
Coin collector. Coin collector. That's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, coin collector. He was talking about? Oh gosh. And he ain't in here. Oh, he was talking about the flowing hair. I think he was talking about the $50, and he was showing it, and they had come up with the solution of being able to print on the rim, outside rim, I guess that's what you call it, of the coin around the edge.
The tool for that was called a Castaing machine. If you look it up, it's Castaing, Castaing. And that was a machine where you would put the coin down, and then it had a series of gears alongside, and then you would rotate this, and it had 2 marks on it. Okay. And so you would start the coin here, and then as you rolled it, it would roll across. And the Castaing would as it rotated it was from here to here was the exact rotation of one coin. And it would, as you rolled it across, it would imprint the lettering on the edge of the coin. So, but that is the development of the Castaing machine. We still use the basic tenet of that today. Obviously, technology has done that a little bit different, where you can put things on a collared die, and when it gets stamped, it pushes out and it pushes in. There's different ways of doing it, but yeah, cool stuff.
Yeah, I was really impressed seeing his beautiful flowing hair coin, $50. Yeah, it was beautiful. What was it? 1795 hidden. Beautiful coin. Anyways, he's
for the $50.
I think it was.
Yeah, because the dollar was only 1794, 1795, and then it became the draped bust. So it'd have to be 95.
Yeah, sad. We just had to go to the flowing hair, right? I mean the great bust, which was nice, but the flowing hair.
1795.
The flowing hair was the beauty.
Hey.
You want to hear something interesting about the flowing hair?
Mm-hmm.
People hated it. They
Really?
despised it because when you're talking about the British and I call it the oligarchy of the time frame, they were very Victorian. They were very proper in the way that they did that. And flowing hair, which was the embodiment of unkept and not proper. And there was public outcry about it. So after 2 years, they had to finally get rid of it.
Yeah.
And then they came out with the booby coin.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. And she represented freedom. The royalists, the royal blah blah, fancy schmancies.
And we still have the Free the Tata movement today. So sorry, that's uncalled for, but anyway, all in good humor.
Yeah.
Hey, can I do a plug real quick?
Mm-hmm.
if you folks haven't already done so, I have the July contest up right now, and I'm showing a 1916D Mercury dime. And the question that I have for you is I'm looking at the mint mark on this, and the question is it authentic? So go check out that short, put your comment down below, and at the end of the month, we're going to break that down and tell you why it is or isn't authentic. I've given you some images so you can look at it, make your determination. But every month we're going to go through this, and I've got a couple coins to give away to the person who wins this. So it's free. You don't have to do anything. Just look at the stuff, watch the video, put something down, go check it out. And if you think it's authentic, then say that it's authentic. If you think it's fake, tell me why. And then we will break that down. So if you haven't already done so, go check it out. And again, it's free. It's nothing. Exactly. You have a 50% chance of being right.
Yeah.
But in this particular case, I want to remind people that there's no wrong answer, only opportunities to learn. And so that's what this is about. It's about teaching and education and giving people an opportunity to make some assessments, find out why they're right or why they're wrong. And as you see in my panels, there are lots of people who are very knowledgeable. So hint, hint, wink, wink, right? Go see what they have to say. But go check out their answers.
All righty, yeah. Thanks for doing that. I always feel like I don't even want to answer this because I know I'm going to be wrong.
Well, but again,
I could be right.
The whole premise of this is to give people an opportunity. And this is where I learned a long time ago. You know, people say, well, you don't have any common sense. How do you not know that's not damage? Well, how do you not know that light can be both a particle and a wave? How do you not know that the dynamic structure of an atom? How do you not know the chemical makeup of sulfur hexafluoride? I mean, come on, that's common sense. It's not. It's only common if everybody who knows it is talking about it. And so giving people an understanding, an opportunity to know that, hey, just because you understand this doesn't mean that everybody else is. I deal with people all the time in the IT world who know how to turn on and off their computer. Oh, no, actually, they don't know how to turn off their computer. They know how to put it in sleep mode. And they haven't restarted their computer in years. And they wonder why they have problems. So you can't assume anything. And what I want people to understand is that when you're in my channel, it's not that there's wrong answers. And mind you, we are critical about it because if somebody comes in spouting the wrong stuff, we want to make sure the right information is given. But it's not punitive. We want people to know and get the opportunity to express themselves, say what's going on, say what they think, why they think it, and then we can do that. So War says, unplug it. We'll do. Yeah, we're done. But anyway, go check it out. And Cartier, I can't tell you that because if I told you that, that would tell you the answer.
Yeah, he's going wink, wink.
You haven't seen it yet.
So what are y'all doing tonight?
Oh, just having fun and goofing off. Ever since they got this little number game going on in here, 1, 2, and 3 crowns, that everybody's fighting over it. It was really funny the other night. I mean, it was wild up in here.
I see that, but it ends up disappearing for me. After a while, I don't even see it anymore. It's kind of like the little membership tags that you see next to somebody's name. After a while, you don't even see it anymore.
Yeah, I always see mine when I go on yours.
Yeah, but it's sign blindness. How many times have you watched somebody that says a sign that says pull and they stand in front of it and push the door?
Right.
Yeah. After a while, you become blind to things. You just don't see them anymore.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you focus on it, you think about it, you'll see it. But otherwise, if you're just looking at the names or reading chat, they'll eventually disappear for you. You just won't cognizantly recognize them anymore. OC did win last month's contest. But again, you don't have to be right. It's participation in this one that matters, and just being able to ask the question. The question is do you know what the answer was? That's the big thing. Did you learn something? That's what matters. So when did you pick up the 81cc?
The 81. Oh, I've had
Isn't
that
it
one.
an 81?
Which one are you talking about? I got an 83 and an 80. I think a lot of that. I think they're both 83s. Ask me
Are
again.
they both 83? I just secured an 82cc.
My bad. This is an 80. The one in the Rattler is an 82.
What's up, Jeff G. Stacker?
She's 32.
So I'll give you guys a little bit of a heads up. We talk about these things quite frequently. So listen to the conversation this Sunday. You might get a little bit of an insight.
Mm.
Thanks, OC.
I'm showing not just what you can. I'm trying to show you the fills in the cheek too.
Yeah, it's an 82.
Yeah,
That's the one I just
82.
acquired that one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very nice.
I've been talking with OC about getting it graded. He's got a connection. Put it that way.
Hey, so Jay, just so you're aware, I don't wear these glasses to be cool. About a year ago, I had double cataracts and basically went blind in 3 months. I had to have the lenses inside my eyes repaired, and when they did, it caused me to be sensitive. My eyesight is different, and so I have to wear. These are actually prism glasses, and I can use them without them. But these are actually prisms, and they're blue tinted because they help me see through the blue light on the computer, and I get a much clearer picture. So I do this when I stream because I have to, not because I'm trying to be cool and pretty. The only thing I wish they would have done is make them anti-reflected, but it's the VA. What can you ask for?
Crack of dawn.
I don't have. Where is it? If I wanted to look cool, where did it go? I don't know where it's at. I have my cool device here somewhere. It was sent to me by Stacking Surfer. I guess I might have put it away. If I wanted to be cool, I'd put that on and look like Stacking Surfer.
Oh, Amy says she's got special prescription sunglasses from the VA. That's because Amy's special.
Well, yeah, and again, if you have eye issues, you can ask them for it, and that's. But yeah, these are just because I have to. I have other reading glasses if I'm not looking at the computer that I can wear without using these. But these are amazing. They cut out a majority of the blue light, and they're really good on making sure that you the googly eyes, to making sure that you don't get your eyes don't get tired, because I'll eventually stop being able to see letters if I don't wear these.
Yeah.
So it's fortunate I can see really, really well after the surgery. But I had an inherent problem with my eye, and so now it shows up now where it never showed up before.
Yeah.
So are there any questions or anything? What do you guys want to chat about? I've got about 10 minutes, and then I got a bill because I'm doing my live stream at 11 Central.
Yep. There's a good question from Brian. It's a little different, but he's talking about growing the business in the space of helping heirs maximize the realized value of a collection. That's a mouthful.
Yeah, so let me read that again. From all your experience, what else might you share for me to grow a business in the space of helping heirs maximize the realized value of a collection? Number one, keep a detailed list of every coin in your collection, what you paid for it, and have it tied to a value, and then calculate that value at the end. And then have another column that is the silver spot price. You can link that to a field or something that tells them what the silver spot price is, and then deduct the two. What that'll do is that will tell people how much you spent for the items and how much the just the basic price of the precious metal will be. For numismatics, it's way harder to do. You still want to document how much of the how much money you spent on the particular item, but with numismatic items, depending upon whether they're new or whether they are, high dollar values, there's difficult pieces with what goes up, what goes down, how do you track it, how do you manage it. A really good person to talk to about maintaining a spreadsheet is Tiger Stacker. Tiger Stacker is one of the most religiously loyal person to tracking the purchases he makes, his gain, his loss, his investments. And he can tell you within 5 or 6 minutes exactly where he sits in his stack. For the numismatic pieces, again, it's a little bit more difficult because it's a little bit different market. The other thing you have to worry about when you're talking about collectability is what is the likelihood, who do you have in your pocket to turn around and be able to liquidate those elements. And so with silver and gold, it's one thing. It's a lot easier because you can liquidate it a bunch of different places. But with numismatics, liquidation can be a little bit tougher. And so you want to make sure that you have that strategy. Just because you think your values are worth something doesn't mean it is to everybody else. And that's why I hate when you go to these coin shops or you watch these shows online that they say, oh, well, the value is what you're willing to pay for it. No, it's not. The price is what you're willing to pay for it. The value is its inherent worth. And that is, it's very, very different for each person. So when you're talking about numismatics, not only tracking what you've spent on it, but keeping good resources, number one, that can be true and reliable in the event of a passing. Maybe even if you're talking about high dollar items, an insurance investor, an insurance claims adjuster, connect with somebody and have them estimate your collection, and then keep that reevaluated every couple of years. So there's a couple different things that you can do. If you're monitoring that for insurance purposes, you definitely want to have an adjuster come out and do that, but you're going to be paying a little bit of money. But if you're paying with high dollar items, you're talking, coin collections, 10, 20, 30,000 or more, with coins of 5, 8, 10,000 a piece, you're definitely going to want to have an insurance adjuster monitoring those and tracking the adjustments on those. So that would be some of the best suggestions I can give you. I'm not a financial analyst. I'm not an investment strategist. So those are just suggestions. I'm not telling you to go do it. Don't bank your financial gauge and investment on me. Take that information, take it to somebody who's a little bit more knowledgeable about that, and see if they would agree with that. But anyway.
That's very helpful.
So hopefully that's beneficial. As far as the rest of it, I would, if you hear me say anything ever in my streams, network is the biggest one. So the number one thing you can do to protect your investment is to teach your loved ones about what the hell you have. Get good people, names, put them in your safe, your walk-ins, your bank, your vaults, whatever, and write names of people who can be trusted and tell them who they are and what they are. Give them their numbers. That is probably the best thing that you can do, because it doesn't matter how much work you do. If you get that in the hands of the wrong person or somebody who has a nefarious purpose, or they have a little bit of a crooked practice, it can cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars if you're talking about large collections. So be careful. I hope that helps. But again, follow up with somebody who actually is a financial expert. I'm not. So I'm just giving you off the top of my head what I would suggest. But hopefully that is beneficial to you.
All right, thank you, Frosty. That was really good. And it gave me a little deeper insight because I've been sitting here doing that a lot of what you're saying myself, so that I knew what I have, and so she'll know what I have, and exactly what I paid, what it's worth retail and what it's worth wholesale, and that's what I've done so far.
Yeah, and see what you can do is you can get an idea of your investment, and you can say, now when you do that, it becomes an investment. A lot of people are like, well, I don't stack for an investment. I stack to offset. I did a video on this, and there are two different types of investing, and there's one to offset the hedge, which is what most stackers do. They hedge against inflation, protect themselves for the SHTF situation, and then there's the people who actually want to invest in the really nice items, the collectible pieces, stuff like this. Okay, this little cool dragon staff is not for my financial security. It's a collector's piece. I invested in this. I'm never, ever, ever going to see the amount of money that I paid in the premium for this piece ever, unless silver hits $100 an ounce. I will never see the investment in that. So this is an investment. It's my own personal investment into what I enjoy. Now, in the opposite term of this, if I take this coin right here, and he's going to smile because, you were just talking about your CC Morgan. That's an 1884 CC, the Crescent City, and the GSA holder. Now, this one is a little bit different. This is kind of more of a hedge because we know these are going to maintain their value. We know what they basically are. And there would have to be something massively stupid or silly to destroy the value of this. Like I'd have to crack this out and really screw myself. So I don't want to do that because there's an investment tied to this particular element, this particular item. So there are different strategies. So take those into consideration when you're looking at this and understand what your goal is. Have a goal. Really, have a goal, have a strategy. That's some of the best things.
Yeah.
That's true. The rare, the scarce, the desirable, or the rare. Those are three different terms. You're going to hear me talk a lot about scarce and rarity. But the scarce, very few people have rare coins, truly rare coins. You got to be top-notch, king of the hill, big dollar player to have truly rare coins. Most of them are either scarce or they are desirable. For instance, I have a flowing hair silver privy. That is not rare, it's scarce, but it's also desirable. And those two things together make the value higher than it should be. Now the prices on that particular one have come down a little bit, and it'll continue to fall a little bit more. It was not the $6,500 it was when it first came out. Now it's about $4,300. So desirability and scarcity and rarity do play a part into that. And if you have the opportunity to buy scarce and desirable coins, then you're going to most likely hold your value. But just because it's desirable now doesn't mean it will in a little while. I'll give you an example of this. The Bambi, the collectible Nui series from these, the little Bambi things, right? See the beautiful little Bambi there, or you see one of these. This is Bifrosts, the New Year, and this is Bugs Bunny, right? These are desirable now, but they may not be in a couple years. So be careful with desirability. Find true rarities or true why did I just go blank?
Scarcity.
Scarcity. Thank you. You want to find scarce or truly rare items, and those are the ones that usually maintain and hold their value. Man, that was a total brain fart.
I was just
So hopefully that helps.
Silver Shield.
So, Jay, I want you to know that this year I told my wife that's what I was dressing up as. And she told me she's not going to do so because she doesn't want me to be inappropriate. I kid you not. I'm not joking at all. She said, I am not dressing up like that. You're going to be inappropriate if I do. And I was like, God, my wife knows me well.
Yeah, don't laugh.
It's only worth what somebody is willing to pay for it. I hate that line, Cartier. And you'll find that that is one of the most manipulative terms utilized by coin sellers or by people who are trying to pawn you off something that is not worth that value. Well,
your wife can go.
Careful there, bud. You're gonna start choking.
I'm gonna lose it.
Diane's over there shaking her head. She's like, no. Nancy, I'm sorry, I called you Diane.
Hey, Kane's coin.
What's up, Canes? How you doing, brother?
Yeah. So how much over spot did you get for your Silver Eagles there, Brian? This is a good question because everybody says, yeah, you're going to get over spot. The question is, and really, is who you taking them to? That's how much more you're going to get.
It really depends. Yep.
Yeah.
It really does depend.
I got real upset with one guy that offered me $1 over spot. Oh, that's so nice of you. Jesus.
Well, and you need to ask the question, and this is something that a number of, oh, dude, don't apologize. I love good humor. That's awesome. And you got Michael rolling. I think he's over there using the tissue on his eyes.
Tears running down my eyes. So
I was just waiting for the snort.
Yeah. I've been knowing.
Oh, yeah, me too. I think I've only done it once live, and that was Eric said something, or Chuck said something to Eric, and I went,
yeah.
Yeah, it was funny.
Ryan,
17.5 sold at 32 6 months. Nice.
That's nice. I remember back when I bought them for $5 a piece. If only, right? It was one of the if only moments years later. Good Lord. I could sell them at the flea market for $5 a piece. That was, what was that, sweetie? 1995. Down.
Yeah, like
it was
that.
Up, and then it was a dip, and then it was up, and I bought it to dip. Oh, trying to give a.
Well, hey, Michael, I got a bell. I got about 7 minutes before my stream goes off.
Yeah.
So OC, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be talking about the history of the U.S. I had a buddy of mine record and send me all the information for the Declaration of Independence. And so I'm going to go over things of how freedom was sparked in the U.S., talk about Roanoke, Jamestown, talk about the life in the early colonies, some of the items we had to go through, the documents like the Mayflower Compact, what it was, what it stood for. I'm going to go over the expansion of the colonies and what happened. We're going to talk about the reliance of self, the paradox of colonial success, and how it caused conflict with the crown, taxation without representation. I'm going to be going over some of the various wars, talking about what they called salutatory neglect and the dawn of direct control of our nation over the British Empire. Talk about the consequences, intended and unintended, of removing a foreign and common enemy, i.e. the French, who were our rivals in the war and then came back, and then our rivals, and then came back, and then were our rivals. So we're going to talk about some of the situations there. And then I'm going to wrap up with some more of the acts, general history, talk about what happened, the Boston Massacre, some of the boiled up events that occurred, And then I'm going to finish off after all of that and go with a reading that was done by a buddy called Bernard, who's going to read the Declaration of Independence, and I'm going to wrap it up. So it's going to be extensive U.S. history, what happens, and that's how I'm going to be rolling in the 4th of July.
Do you know who the founding father was that signed all 4 of the articles? And I don't remember all the names of them, but there's 4 different articles that our founding fathers put out. I'm going to send you that from a guy, a pastor I follow. Very interesting story, and I was surprised myself, and even the guy can't think of his name, but him and Benjamin hung out quite a bit. And Benjamin, and it mentions about Benjamin's, but what he did to continue to cool down the rhetoric that was going on as they were writing these different documents.
So do you want me to say the name, or do you want to just do that?
Go ahead.
Roger Sherman?
Yes.
He's in my talk. Yep, he's in my talk.
How about
He was
that?
one of one of the many founding fathers who weren't recognized as a founding father.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
And I think he was the only one that signed all 4 of those documents, including the Declaration and the Constitution.
So, yep, very cool. All right, brother. Well, thank you for having me up. If you want to have me up, just text me one day and say, hey, would you like to come up? If I have time and it's not a Monday nights are terrible because my Tuesdays are awful at work.
Yeah.
Same thing for Thursdays. Wednesday nights are terrible days. So Mondays and Wednesdays, it's just not going to happen. But other than that, send me a message on text and say, hey, I'm going to go live. Are you interested in coming up? And if I can, then I'll be more than happy to come up.
Yeah. OC asked you a question there. And then you can go.
Actually, due to a scheduling snafu with my ex-wife, she's going to be watching her sister and maintaining some stuff. So I may get together with them, but they're probably going to go over to friends' houses and do barbecues and things like that. Go watch fireworks and stuff. So I will not be hanging around Bifrost most likely this weekend. But if that changes, I'll let you know.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, folks. Well, I got to fly.
Thank
And
you, man.
I hope you all enjoyed this. It was very, very informative. I learned a lot, and I'm sure we all had a good giggle too. And JJ with the Elton John LED glasses on next time.
I will do that. I'll try to find some.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. We'll see you later.
All right. Appreciate it.
Be blessed, Frosty.
Woo! That was really good. I enjoyed
Yeah.
that. Got a good laugh too.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome, Brian. I hope you're subbed to us. If you aren't, please do. We get folks to come up, and we always have people in here that can give us great information. And we have quite a few people in the chat right now that are very informed about the numismatics and different areas of that, collecting, stacking, prepping. We do it all. Yes, sir. He is.
Numismatist.
Numismatist.
Yeah.
Numismatist.
Right.
Numismatist.
Right.
You want me to say again?
No, I think you got it.
I think I did until I forget it.
Well, darling, I am going to.
Take off.
Yep.
I'm going to shut this down in just a little bit, folks, so I can jump on over there with Frostbite and learn some more stuff. It was amazing.
Kane's Coin says Frosty is a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah. Yes, he is. Oh, you're welcome, Brian. I'm glad that it helped, and I hope that you continue forward in this and really help and really position yourself to be able to help people that really need it. Numismatic. Now, how about numismatist? I ain't got that one down yet, but I got that one. I've been playing with this stuff, coin collecting and all this for years and years and years. Never could pronounce it. Nobody would ever break it down like that. And yeah, I'm 74 years old now, and I'm still learning. And sometimes I have to rattle my brain to try to figure out where it went to. Where's it at? I used to know that. Ding ding. I don't know who that is. I might be Frostbite already. We're doing fairly good tonight. Oh yeah, Frostbite is getting ready to hit it in a minute.
This is Frostbite. What's going to happen in hanging out with me? Giving you a good evening.
My,
Sorry about that. A little bit of feedback going on.
he's already going on.
Echo, let's get that taken care of.
All right, guys.
I hope you all are good. Thank you all for
Let's
being
all
here.
go jump on there.
To the stream today. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit
Hold
different.
on a second.
Today we're
I'll
gonna be
see if I
talking
can find it.
not just about coins, but we're going to actually be talking a little bit about American history. We're going to be looking at
Whoop. Let's see if I can pin this up here for you guys. And you too, Brian. Thank you for coming by. And there you go. If you want to go watch Frosty, he's on there now. Thank you, Cartier. Enjoyed having you. Everybody else in here, thank you. Yeah, I'm going. We'll do a raid on him, Amy. I don't know who else is in the chat. I really haven't been able to pay attention. I was so focused on what he was saying. OC, thank you for hanging out with us. Dandy Dave, thank you. Oh,
Night, y'all.
Kane's Coins, thanks. I'm going through here and trying to. We had a lot of folks in here. Yeah, that was great. Enjoyed it. And Jay, thanks. You Missmatic. Yeah. You too, and happy Independence Day to you, friend. And we're out of here.
Mine's already down and turned off.
Ooh, Nancy's quick.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
I ain't
Thank you.
quick getting it on, but I'm quick getting it off.